Hello and welcome to this Board Game Life. I'm your host, Mark, and today I'm doing a playthrough of Unstoppable. This is from John DeClaire and Renegade Game Studios. This is part of their Solo Hero series, and I did an unboxing of this the other day. Told you I'd get it to the table here, and here it is. I did do a previous playthrough that I didn't record. I'm trying to learn the game, so this will be my second, but first time I'm recording it. So I wanted to share this with you. My initial thoughts: this game is fun. I really had a good time, and I did not win my first, but I got close. So I'm looking forward to going back and fighting this boss and seeing if I can beat him this time. All right. So before we get to the table, please, I ask that you hit that like button. Please hit the subscribe button and then hit that bell icon so you never miss when we drop content. All right. Thanks so much. Let's get to the table. All right. I am all set up here. So up here is my level 1 through 6 cards that I will be able to upgrade or to be able to draft, I guess, if you will, to my hand. And I'll show you. You'll see how that works. It's a deck building, card upgrading game. It's very interesting how the mechanics work. I really do like it. Then this row are the upgrades that I can purchase with credits that I can use to put into either allies or my tactics. So you have ally cards and you have tactic cards that you can play. And then so right now I have my initial draw was 3 tactic cards. 2 are strikes, 1 is space credits, which will give me some money. So I'm just going to play. I'll try to explain as I go. This is my battlefield. This is what's called on deck. This guy does not attack, but it lets me know what's coming next, and I can do damage to him while he's on deck. But if I don't defeat the battlefield, then they will do damage to me. All right, so I start with 10 health. You have 0 on your armor. I'm playing as Kai Silver, is my character that I'm playing this game. And I created the deck. The Harbinger is the boss that I'm fighting. This is his deck of cards that at certain points I'll be adding his cards into my discard. And essentially I gotta do 12 damage. The way I do that is by getting these cards into the discard, which will create a new threat deck. And when I defeat a threat and I pull this up, it gets rediscarded, and I put a damage marker on him. So last game, I'm playing on easy mode, so I will be skipping these last 2 zones as you go up the threat track. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 rounds. And I think I could have beat him had I got to play these 2, but how you're playing on medium or hard, you skip certain levels. You'll skip certain things to make it harder and more difficult. So, but we will see. It was close. I need to do 12 damage to him. I had done 10, but then I ran out. I was still alive, but I went to this threat marker made its way to here. So either my health goes to 0 or this marker gets to that is a doom for me. So I need to do 12 damage to him before either of those happen. And I will say, I was right down in here on my health. I was fighting to stay alive. So, all right, with that, we're just going to get started, and I'll kind of show you how things go. All right, so the first part of this sequence is an upkeep phase. You're going to gain 3 action points. So I've already got my 3 action points here. I would refresh any allies, but it's the start of the game, so I don't do that this turn, and resolve any upkeep effects. So we're done there. Draft phase, draw 3 cards. I already have my 3, so that gets. Wait a minute. Do I ignore that on the very first start, or do I actually do that? I think I ignore that on the very beginning. Let me remember. I'm trying to remember if I do that. I think I do. I think I do it. I'm trying to recall. I skipped because you don't do the upkeep because you just did that Yeah, I don't think you do either of those because probably going to get it wrong. But you start out, I don't think you do the first two phases because I already have my cards. I can't remember. Do I draft in my very first? Let me look at the draft sequence. It doesn't say. I can't remember what I did the first time. If I did the draft phase or not, because you don't do the upkeep as part of your start. You don't do that when you first start out. Construct your deck. Draw your 3 cards. Hold these in your hand. You're in the corner. Not throw. I did that. Did that. Did that. Did that. Did that. Let me see if they say. All right. So we will just. Obviously, we're skipping the first because it's an upkeep. I already have this stuff, so we're going to go right into the draft. We're going to do it. So I think it's just the first one you missed. So I have a hand of cards, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to play. Oops, this goes back. I'm going to play my hand of cards over here. I need to keep them separate from the discard pile and separate from my play area. So my discards are going to be here, and you'll see why. But this way you can see what's in my hand. Okay, so we're going to draw 3 cards. So you're going to draw from where this little red arrow is, and this will move throughout the game. So this is one way to get higher level cards. So I'm going to take 3 from the level 1. So I take 3 of these cards, and I look at them, and I select one to keep. So this is these 2 are allies. So this one allows me to do 2 damage by exhausting it. This one will allow me to gain an armor by exhausting it, and then I can conspire if I have another faction card of this particular faction in my hand. And then this one is a tactic card, which means I play it. It costs me 1 credit to play it, and it does 2 damage when I play it. I am actually going to take this guy. I'm going to take this ally. It costs 3 to recruit him, or 3 to get him out there. But then I can get to keep refreshing it. So hurts the first time, but after that, so then what you do is you take the top card over here off your enemy deck. Are these upside down? Yeah, they are. And you sleeve this in here, and you don't look at the back. Let me rotate these so they're facing the correct direction. You don't look at the back because there is a threat. It's a threat on the other side, which will come here eventually. But this goes into your hand. Okay. So that's my deck. All right. So then I go to my main phase. I get to play cards, exhaust allies, or buy upgrades. So I have 3 credits, and I might as well use this tactic card. I'm going to play this to gain a credit. And you can play these in any order, which is really nice. So now I have, and I'm going to just tip him like that to remind myself that I've played this card. So I have 4 credits. So I want to look up here. So this is going to cost 3, 4, and 3. So I could get legitimate pay, which would give me 2 credits on an upgrade card. So I could slide that in here, and then every time I played this card, I'd get 3. Oh, it didn't even cost me a credit to pay to play this one. Perfect. So that was a 0 cost, but I would get 3 credits to do that, which is good. This one goes to an ally, which would do it at damage automatically on top of whatever they do. So if I bought this one and sleeved it here, this guy would do 3 damage on every turn, which is helpful later in the rounds. And I think I'm going to go ahead and just spend the 3 credits. I'm going to take this laser pistol, and what I do is you just slide it in between the 2 cards, and then you'll see how the overlap here. Now I've got an upgrade, and I can put another upgrade, which will be for the top. So if I find like this one's an ally, I could put this one in, and it would show the second upgrade on the top of that card. Okay, so then I pull a new one out. And that is done with that. So I still haven't spent any credits. So here's what I need to try to do. So this guy, I have to fight him first because he's got the taunt tag. And he's got his total damage I need to do to him to kill him is currently at 2. He's at 2 and he's at 2. So to try to get rid of them, I need to be able to do 2 damage to any of them. And the interesting thing is, like, so I could spend the 3 to put this guy in play. If I spend 2 credits to do these, I could kill one guy, but have 1 action left, which I can't do anything with. So I'm going to go ahead and spend the 3 action points to put him into play. And now I'm out of action points, but I can use this ally. And when I exhaust him, I will now do 3 damage. But you cannot split your attack. It goes to a boss, or I mean to an enemy. So I'm going to go ahead, and I have to do this guy first because he's taunt. I'm just going to go ahead and just defeat him. Right. So now what happens is when you defeat the enemy, the threat, you flip it over, and that card now comes into your hand. So I now have this card in my hand. So I've got another tactic card where I can gain 2 credits. If I have 7 or less health, I would gain another credit. And but I can't play any of these yet. I'm basically done. There's nothing else I can do. So then we go into the threat phase, and I'm going to take damage from all active threats. Now that's just these 2 guys. Both of these guys are each going to do 1 damage. This is in later rounds. This will mean additional damage based on this danger track. Right now it's on 0, so that skull means 0. So it's just these are each 1. Oh wait, I said those were 2 damage. 2 each. These guys were 1 each to defeat. This guy was not 3. He was only 2. Yeah, he was only 2. This guy took 2, but so I could have gotten rid of these 2 and taken a damage from this guy, but which would probably have been a smarter move, I suppose. All right, so now I'm going to take two hits. I'm lose 2 health, and then what you do is we go into the cleanup phase. So I'm going to discard all tactic cards played. That's these right here. This is still my hand. These are discarded. So I'm putting them there. Then I lose all unspent action points. My armor's back to 0. I'm gonna refill the battlefield. So you have to come out with three enemies. But now here, this guy has a fast tag on him, which means I have to. This guy does not count towards the 3, so I have to put another threat out here until we have at least 3 that are not fast, tagged fast. So, but now I got a rage guy, and the rage is during the threat phase. For each rage threat on the battlefield, I have to discard 1 ally from play. So I will lose allies. If I have him in my next one and I don't get rid of him, then I will lose an ally. All right, so now we go back to stop, upkeep, gain 3 action points. I don't have allies to refresh. I don't have any upkeep to do. So I'm going to draw 3 cards. And I did not advance this, so I'm taking the top 3 from level 1. And I'm picking one to keep. I like allies a lot because as long as you can get rid of the rage guys and you can keep your allies out there. All right. It's going to cost 2 to put the ally out. We're going to go ahead and take this ally. And then these guys go on the bottom of the deck. We sleeve it. And it goes into my hand. Okay, so here's my hand over here. All right. Now I can play my cards in any order. I'm going to spend 2 points to get this ally out. And I can discard 1 card from my hand and then deal 3 damage. Now we've got an X, a unite. So if the X is the number of unique factions in hand and in play, if it's 4 or more, which I only have 2, so I can't do the unite, but I could discard one of these guys. But let's see what we have. So this would allow me to gain, I have 1 left. I could gain 2 credits. I'm going to do this. I'm going to play this guy. Okay, for the 1. Then I'm going to gain 2 credits, which now gives me 3. So he's been played. And I can get this upgrade or this upgrade. Both are a tactic. This will cost 2 less if added to a council card, which is this guy. No. This is a tactic card. Okay, so that's a tactic upgrade, so that's not going to help. This would give, so I can do this one, which will give me 2 more credits. And I'm going to put it into one of these strikes. So the strike, so now will give me 2 credits and an attack. Now I can do 3 damage. Oh, yeah, I got to pay my 3 credits. Pull out another upgrade card. And then this guy, I'm going to activate him, but I got to discard 1 card. So I'm going to discard this guy, not the one I just upgraded. And I get to deal 3 damage. And I want to get rid of him because I don't want to lose my ally. So he takes 2 damage. Oh, I forgot to upgrade this to the next round. So this guy's damaged. He goes into my hand, and he's an ally. But that's it. I can't do anything else. So I've got nothing else to do. All right. Take damage from all active threats. So he's doing a damage. So it's 1, 2, 3 damage. You can see I'm already down to 5. How fast you can lose on this. And then I'm discarding my tactic cards. Lose all unspent action point. Armor's to 0. Refill the battlefield. I still have a fast. So I need to put another one out there. Need to get rid of him so I don't have to have 4 sitting out there. But I needed to get rid of the rage guy so I didn't lose this guy. And advance the danger by 1. So we'll go back to there. Now we're back to upkeep. Gain my 3 action points. Refresh my ally. I don't have any upkeep, so I'm going to draft 3 cards. So I haven't moved this guy yet, so I need that ability to advance that arrow. Oh, wait. Hold on. I think I messed up. I think when I defeated that one guy, he was supposed to move. I think that arrow was supposed to move on when I defeated the last guy. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure that I messed that up. Where's that? Where was that little arrow? Level, advance the small disc from its current to the next level. See your lever, silver, tactic card, fight what you train. I'm pretty sure when you defeat an enemy, I think you move that up. Both level discs advance permanently when you level up. Your small discs when you train. I think, so training when I pull these guys out? Is that? I'm trying to remember. I just did this the other day. Defeating threats. Oh, this is fun. This makes for fun, right? That's the leveling up. It's got to be right here within these couple pages. You go back to the very beginning and see. Nope. So this is all about sleeving the cards. Stick them together above. That's just telling you where to put them. All right. Place your 3 action point disc. Okay. So find the core deck with your small level disc is located. Draw the top. Take the top card and then the card in your hand. Reset your level back to where you're large. Now, both level discs advance permanently when you level up, and your small level disc advances temporarily when you train. You can only look at the threat side of a card. Yeah, but when do you train? What do they? Is this? I think no, because you reset that back. So training, I think, is when you are flipping when you defeat. I think they call that training. I'm pretty sure. You may deal damage to any threat. Damage deal threats or sims when a threat has taken damage equal to greatest health. You have defeated it. I'm talking about the defeat threat. Add it to your hand. Flip the card or rotate it so that you're viewing the core side. Defeating threats is your primary way. Well, it doesn't say that that's when you train. I'm pretty sure that is when it is that you move that little marker when you defeat someone because you defeat the threat and you're bringing another card into your hand. So, and I missed it the first time. I should have been able to pull the 3 cards from the second level last time. I can't go back, but I'll do it this time because you're supposed to draw your 3 cards, keep one, and then this goes back, so it resets. And when I level up, this will move up so that it never goes back to level 1. All right, so I got 3 allies here. I don't want anything that's going to say lose health. But it does let you draw a card from the bottom of my deck. This gives me an extra skill point, or an action point. This allows me to deal 2 damage. If I can deal an on-threat deck, then I would gain another action point. So let's go with that one. All right, so that's how you get the higher level cards in. Now, because I did that, this goes back. And that now becomes into my hand. All right. So play my cards. So we have 3 different tactics, so I can't gain that yet. This will cost, these are both allies. I have 3 action points. Okay. The guy on deck has a health of 2 because it's this 1 plus this. You add all these up. And right now, this skull is now worth 1. So if I defeat this guy, then I'm going to gain another skill point. So we're going to put two skill points, action points, to put this guy into play. Okay. Then I'm going to exhaust him. It's going to deal 2 damage, which will kill him. If this defeats an on-deck threat, then I will gain one of these back. Okay. And then this guy goes into my hand. Now, my deck is empty. So if the deck is empty when there are no active threats, which there are, so I don't level up yet there, or if your deck is empty when a new threat must be added. So right now, I'm not leveling up because you will actually stop, level up, and then continue from where you left off. But I don't meet those, but we will be doing it really quick here. So, all right, so I defeated him. Oh, I spent 2 and then gained 1 back. Okay. And I have 2 action points left. So I really like to get rid of this guy, who now needs 2 damage to defeat him. All of these guys need 2. And yeah, when I defeat him, I will gain this right here. I didn't miss that. Oh, when I defeated the rage guy, that gave me a credit. And then this was the one. This was the. Hold on. No, I defeated that. No. Which one did I? This was the guy from on deck. So there's 2 credits for him when he got defeated. Was he the one that was on deck? No, it was this guy that was on deck. I don't know where I got this one. Oh, I pulled this one from up there. So when I defeated him, there was nothing. Okay. I don't know who the other guy was that I defeated, but all right. So we're fine. So we can, this will give me a credit here. So we're going to exhaust him. Oh, but I do have to discard a card from my hand to do that. So I could do this one, which would give me some credit. So let's use this. Oh, but it only does 1 damage. I need all these take 2, but it would let me get some credit. So here's the way I can do the damage. So we're going to do this. You do put the damage. I'm going to put 1 on him, and I'm going to gain 2 credits. And then I have, that took me I have 1 more. So I could play, I don't have to do this. Well, let's do this, because he needs 2. So we're going to spend this tactic. That's that action point. Oops, I put it up here in the discard. We're going to do this to do another damage to him, which destroys him. So he'll come into my hand. Now I have no more action points, so I can't use these guys that are in my hand, but I can still tip him if I want to do 3 damage to kill one of these guys. But they're both, let's see. This lets me advance my. Oh, I did eliminate a guy. This allows me to advance that. I really want to keep him. This guard squadron is a good card. You lose a health, but then you deal damage X equal to 10 minus your current health. And if this guy's at level 2, then you would gain health back, but it's not there. So I will go ahead and do this, discard him for now. I will get him back. He's a good card. So I'm going to do 3 damage. They're all the same. So I'm just going to take this guy, and that goes into my hand. And that moves up because I defeated a guy. All right. Okay. So I'm going to lose 4. Oof. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm down to 1 health. Wow, this is going to be a lot faster than the first game. Okay, so discard all my tactics. Lose all unspent actions, reset armor to 0, refill the battlefield. Now I can't, so now I have to advance. Now I advance both my level discs. Okay. And discard all tactics and allies from play and discard down to 3. So I do lose these guys because I'm leveling up. I have to discard down to 3, but I only have 2 cards, so I get to keep those in my hand. I can trash any card that I want, any 1 card, and resolve any boss specific events. So when I level up, I take the top card here, put it into the discard deck. Now that's what I need to do damage to him. And then I reshuffle these. I reshuffle these cards. and then put them threat side face up. And then I can go back and refill the battlefield with active threats. Okay, so we're just continuing on. Advance the danger by 1. And I can do things like this circle here, this blue circle allows me to like get rid of, I could have gotten rid of any cards there, which I should have done, like these 5 credits, 6 credits. I don't have them, right? I might as well get rid of them and see if I can get some higher ones, but I didn't do that. I'll have that option next round if I want. Now I can pay a credit to get rid of cards, but I don't want to do that. So they're still on a 1. All right, so now we go gain my 3 action points, refresh allies, which I don't have anymore. Now I'm drafting 3 cards. Now this guy's here, so I can pull 3 cards from level 4 and draft a level 4 card. So when I play this, it's going to do a damage of 4 and a damage of 3. And then I can gain shield. I can buy armor essentially. Or is that gaining? Focus is the number. So focus, it's a mandatory effect. X is equal to the number of cards of the same faction as this card is in your hand or in play. But I don't know if that means I gain those credits and that amount of shields. I would imagine that's what it means. It doesn't say to spend them. So that would be a good one to have. Tactic upgrades to this card, but they do not resolve when this card is played. Oh, you exhausted. Oh, so you can do these when you play the card, but not on this guy, not that ally. But I think I'm going to recruit this one. Okay. I want the multiple damages. I'm going to need it. So this gets reset. Slide it in. Now I got another card in hand. All right. And then I can play my cards. I got three action points. And I need to do so two. There's all of them are 2. So I could get rid of 2 of those cards. And then gain the number of cards this faction in hand and in play. So it's just 1. I would gain 1 credit and 1 armor. Should help me. So let's spend my 3. We're going to put this tactic card out. It's going to do a 4 damage and a 3 damage. So I'm just going to do, that's 2 and that's a 2. So again, you can't take your damage between multiple unless the card states that you can do that. All right. So both of these are dead. This goes up twice. They're both strikes that go into my hand, which one is the one I upgraded. And because I only have one of these in my hand, oh, yeah, it's just this one. I get 1 credit and 1 armor. Okay. And now I do have 3 credits. So I do have these 2 things to upgrade. That gives me more action points. This gains me health and okay, we're going to take this guy and it's going to cost me 3 credits. But now when this guy gets played, I gain 2 credits and a health. Okay. Can I play my upgrades right away? Do you get to play them? When I upgrade a card. Buying upgrades. Finally, we must spend the credits. Return that amount, the credits player amount, then add the upgrade any card in your hand. Initially, each card have 2 upgrades, 1 on bottom. Some upgrades have a requirement of either a tactical or ally. Once you've sleeved the upgrade, refill them, slot the market. Doesn't say that if you do that. I don't think so because it's already been played. So I don't think I can do the upgrades. This is next time I play it. It will be available. Okay, so I spent my credits. That's the only thing I can do. So, which doesn't matter because I'm dead. Oh, man. Yeah, game over. I'm gonna have to replay another one. This one was really quick because he's gonna do 2 damage to me. I got one there and one there. Dead. Wah, wah, wah. My game, my initial learning game that I played, I actually played for 2 hours. This was what, 30 minutes? I played for 2 hours, got all the way through, and didn't necessarily die, but I ran out of time on the danger track, so I guess that killed me. Today I got walloped right away. Didn't have the cards I needed, or I played them incorrectly. So yeah, that wasn't fun. All right, well, I will switch back here. I'm gonna do another one. I'll make it a separate video. We'll see if I can last a little bit longer. But thank you for watching. Give me a thumbs up, please. Be sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon for us. And feel free to comment. What do you think of Unstoppable? It's I wish I would have recorded my initial learning because I played a lot better than this one just went. So this can be a quick game, I'll say that. But I'm going to reset and I'll just do another video of a second attempt here and hopefully it'll go better and hopefully you'll be able to catch that one as well. Thanks so much. Have a great day.